Hi, my name's Darrell, it's great to OMC you and welcome to Old Man Cycling. So for you it's only been a week since my last video, but for me it's been 2.5 weeks since I've been on the bike, because in between I've been on a holiday and it was an all-inclusive holiday, so I've done no exercise for 2.5 weeks. I'll tell you a bit more about the holiday during the ride, but I'm just going to take it easy today because I've just not done any exercise for quite a while. So let's get cracking. It's only me.
Hi, Darrell.
Hi.
You okay?
I am taught. So as I was saying in my introduction, we've just been on holiday. Now we went on an all-inclusive cruise to America, and strangely, after eating and drinking as much as we wanted, I've actually lost 2 pounds over the week, and so that's a bit baffling. I'd got really good intentions of going to the gym on board the ship, and that didn't happen. The holiday just got in the way, but it was a great holiday. We visited New York and Charleston, and I think possibly all the walking we did counteracted the eating and drinking, and I didn't overdo it. I was fairly sensible. So I think that's why overall it wasn't too damaging. But with not doing any exercise for a good 2.5 weeks, that's why I'm just taking it easy today. But my goal now, though, I'm back from holiday and all temptation has gone, is to try and do a little bit more sustained exercise. So I shall be on the bike regularly, and also I'm going to really think about what I'm eating. I'm not going to starve myself, but I'm just going to eat sensibly, because my goal is to really drop about 1/2 stone in weight and just build up my fitness. I've done quite a good job since getting back on the bike and recovering from my accident. That's all behind me now, so that's not an excuse anymore. So I just need to really focus and just be sensible and gradually get back to the weight I want to be. Now, it's not because I'm vain or anything like that. The main reason is that all of my old clothes don't really fit properly anymore. And so I don't want to buy a load of new clothes. I want to fit back in what I used to wear. This field here behind me is surrounded by sunflowers. Now there must be some agricultural reason why it's got sunflowers around the outside. It must be something to do with reducing pests or something, but it's very pleasant and it's really nice to look at. If you're new to the channel or have watched for a while and haven't clicked the subscribe button, do that now. And while you're at it, like this video and share it with your friends as well, because it'll make sure that you don't miss out on any future content, and it really helps the channel to grow. Now I do just want to say that my thoughts go out to all the people in Florida and South Carolina who've been affected by Storm Idalia. I know the last time I saw the news, several people lost their lives, and many people have been affected by flooding and high winds, and we're just really grateful that we weren't affected, because a lot of the places that were damaged in the storm are places that we were just last week, and so we were very fortunate, but even so, it is very sad for the people that live there and have suffered through this storm. And also, on the way back into the UK, the air traffic control system broke down, but we had landed and were back before any of that affected us, and so we were very lucky overall. But one thing that makes me think this morning, again, how lucky we are to live in the UK, is this climate is so much more beneficial for cycling in. When we were in South Carolina, the temperatures were 31 degrees Celsius, and it was difficult just to walk slowly. This morning we've got a temperature of probably about 15 degrees Celsius, and it's perfect weather for an early autumn cycle ride. So for some reason this morning the Wahoo was being a bit funny. I'd programmed in a route, but it was trying to redirect me. Now I think what happened is I came away from the house without a card in one of the cameras. So I paused the ride and went back for it. And then when I resumed the ride on the Wahoo, it was trying to redirect me somewhere else. So I think it's probably redirecting me back to the start of the ride, and even though I was following the right route, it still wanted to take me back to where I started from. And so after a while, I've basically cancelled the route. I'm just under my own steam now. I've kept the Wahoo on just to record the distance, but I'm just flying by the seat of my pants this morning and going where I feel, the way that I used to do it in the olden days. Now I am getting very close to my 1 year anniversary of having my Orbea. It's now the beginning of September, and I got the bike at the beginning of October, and I am still really enjoying the bike. It's a real pleasure to ride. Now yes, I did have a little bit of an enforced break during the year where I didn't ride for about 4 months, but I've definitely got back into riding, built up my fitness again to the point where I can just ride the bike without the motor assistance and just enjoy my cycling again. Now if you have got any questions about the Orbea or any suggestions for videos, then do let me know, because as I get closer to October I shall be doing a 1 year review and just talking about specifically my feelings about the bike and how it performs and how it's changed over the course of a year. Now I'll let you into a bit of a secret, it's not changed really very much at all, other than the fact it's a little bit dirtier and there's a few little knocks on it. I've really enjoyed today's ride. I did think I would find it a lot harder with having 2.5 weeks off without any exercise. I thought I would really struggle today, but I have had plenty of energy. Now I did have half a packet of gel to start with to give me a bit of a boost, and then another half halfway through the ride. Whether that's made a difference, I'm not sure. I'm sure it must have done. But I felt really fresh the whole time, which has been a bit of a surprise really. I don't think it would be a slog. But that's good news. Just for interest again, I've not used the motor at all today. I've just been under my own power, but then I have been in Cheshire and the roads are pretty much flat. The odd hill here and there, but it's not really a hill. It's just a slight incline every so often. And so I'm really pleased with that performance today. I've got about 6 miles left, even though the Wahoo isn't on and telling me the route. Just from local knowledge, I know that from where I am now is about 6 miles from home. So I'm going to power through this and check in at the end of the ride. Well, I've really enjoyed today's ride and I think I've got a good workout as well. It's been quite liberating not having the Wahoo on. I've been able to go where I want, when I want, and so that's been a change as well. But I've done 26 miles without the motor after a 2.5 week break off the bike and some quite serious eating and drinking in between. So I think I've done really well today. I'm really pleased with the way that that's gone. Now, if you've enjoyed this ride, do let me know down below in the comments, or you can nip over to my Facebook account and leave me your comments there. Now, you can also do me a really big favor, help the channel to grow and make sure that you don't miss out on any future content by clicking the like, subscribe and the bell notifications, because it really does help me out and it's very much appreciated. Watch out for next week's video. That's going to go live on Saturday morning. In the meantime, it's been great to OMC you. Stay safe and I'll see you soon. For you, well, but because I spat on the bloody lens now, there's a car coming. Thank you for ruining my take. Still too warm, the glasses are steaming up.